Welcome back to a new episode of TBH. I'm your host, Jay Specialist, creator, director, and founder of the Bearheads Craft Beer apparel line. Let's get into today's episode. On today's episode, we're going to the 6 Point Brewing Company out of Brooklyn, New York to review their 4.7% ABV American Pale Ale, Sensi Harvest. Sensi Harvest is a beer they state on the back of the can. They get fresh, wet hops, seedless hops from the vines. They add them straight to the brew right away, so it gives you that intense, just floral, citrusy aroma in the nose. It's almost just like dry hopping in a way, but they add this one straight to the brew right away once they're brewing it. You guys, let's get this into a glass, and I'll let you know what I think of Sensi Harvest from the 6 Point Brewing Company. Definitely a nice malty sweetness in here, but then it's just balanced out and perfectly done. You get this big, intense, resiny hop character in the nose, that pininess, some citrus-like nose, a tangerine, almost kind of papaya, kind of like that passiony fruit, floral, definitely floral, a little kind of like a biscuity character in there, kind of like that breadiness, and a little sweetness of caramel, but definitely nice, just almost tropical, passion-like aromatics from the hops, and a nice resiny, piney quality to the nose. Nice pale-like characters, pale malt, almost like a Pilsner malt too, in a way. It has that nice crisp, almost Pilsner-like quality to this. But it's a nice bitterness on the back end, very crisp, a light body, dryness, some resininess on the back end. But up front, you get a lot of that just resiny pininess, the middle of the palate, a little sweetness of caramel, some grapefruit rind skin quality, almost like tangerine skin. A little sweetness, but then on the back end, crisp dryness. Reminds me of a nice just West Coast small IPA sessionable beer, and it is only 4.7% ABV. It's actually done right. This is really nice. 6 Point Brewing Company Sensi Harvest just released this past October, so this is pretty fresh. This is a nice American Pale Ale that wet hopping added to the brew. It's fantastic in this beer because you get a nice sessionable beer, but a lot of flavor and a lot of just citrus in the nose, a lot of that florally kind of biscuity. You get a lot of East Coast, Midwest traits of like a more malty IPA, but then you still know that you're getting like kind of a mix of a West Coast touch in there, even though this is an East Coast beer. This is drinking like a nice West Coast sessionable pale ale or IPA if you want to, do the whole session IPA thing now. It's drinking nice. It reminds me of almost like a even lighter version of Lagunitas Daytime. So that's pretty nice. So it's actually a damn good beer. If you can get those, definitely get it. Drink it right away. This is just fantastic. So next time you guys, I'll always say, live, learn, and drink. I'm gonna enjoy my beer. You guys should do the same.